Black Mouth Cur. The Black Mouth Cur is a universal working breed, which was created in the United States to manage livestock and quarry various game. Protective demeanor, innate herding and hunting drive and exceptional robustness are typical characteristics of this dog. Unlike the vast majority of modern breeds, it's still bred predominantly for working purposes and rarely plays the part of a family pet. The Black Mouth Cur is a member of a cur family, which had existed as a distinctive canine variety since at least the middle of the 19th century. Little is known about its exact origin, but black coloration of its mouth and lips along with its general constitution allows suggesting the strong influence of the English Mastiff on its development. Nevertheless, it still remains disputable whether it initially appeared in Tennessee or Mississippi. Evidently enough, the breed owes its name to the black color of its lips, which occasionally spread to the mouth and over the dog's muzzle. The members of the Black Mouth Cur often accompanied the Americans, which ventured on exploration of the western regions of this continent. This dog was treasured for its versatility, since it was not only an accomplished herder but also was trusted with guarding the farmer's house and domestic animals. During the 20th century, several varieties of this breed were invented. Some of them were developed by a singular family of breeders, while others are tied to specific geographical area. Probably the Lander line enjoys the most popularity among all Black Mouth Cur types. The Lander family from southern Mississippi is engaged in breeding of this dog for over 100 years and definitely plans to keep up this family business. The most well-known regional varieties include the Alabama Black Mouth Cur and the Florida Black Mouth Cur, which are distinguished by their red and yellow colors respectively. Nowadays, the most lines of the Black Mouth Cur don't have an official acceptance of any canine organization, although their creators stick to very rigorous breeding practices and kept their dogs pure-blooded. Nonetheless, the breed in general was recognized by the United Kennel Club, so its members can be often seen in the show ring. This dog still didn't lose its major predestination and primarily used as an all-purpose worker. Sportsmen acquire it to hunt various game, from squirrels to wild hogs. Lots of these dogs are either active or retired herders or guardians of farmers' livestock. In the past several decades, it proved its usefulness as a search and rescue and sniffer dog for police force. Although widely spread in some areas of the American South, the Black Mouth Cur is virtually unrecognizable outside its homeland and can be considered a rare breed on the whole. The Black Mouth Cur was designed as both herding and hunting dog, and this fact strongly influences its personality at large. It has reputation of exceptionally faithful dog that develops very intense attachment to its human family. Different breed members demonstrate different degrees of affection. Some of these dogs love giving and receiving attention in an active manner, while others remains fairly detached in communication. Once thoroughly socialized, this dog is fine with children and can put up with great deal of roughhousing during playing. For over 100 years, the Black Mouth Cur was trusted with guarding responsibilities of both livestock and farmers' homes. No wonder it's prone to perceive all strangers as a potential threat to its masters and homestead. At the same time, a properly socialized specimen will never come upon an unfamiliar person without some serious reasons. As a result, this dog usually becomes an outstanding guardian. It can be also tasked with the job of a watcher because of its unfailing vigilance and keen ear. The Black Mouth Cur is rather accepting of other canines, as it got used to work alongside with other dogs while herding and guarding livestock. On the other part, its character certainly possesses dominant streak, which sometimes makes it assaultive towards a strange canine. That's why it must wear a reliable leash and preferably muzzle while being walked. This dog is endowed with very strong prey drive, and it's notoriously famous for its habit of killing stray cats. Naturally, it will live peacefully with those individual pets with which it has had an opportunity to interact since its puppyhood. It's rather an arduous task to teach the Black Mouth Cur even basic tricks. This dog would strongly prefer to rely on its own judgment as to what should be done at any particular moment rather than to follow someone's orders. Moreover, it will take orders only from a person whom it's considered to rank higher itself in the pack hierarchy. The breed responds adequately exclusively to reward-based training methods with an emphasis on food treats. On the whole, it's highly recommended to entrust the training of the Black Mouth Cur to a skilled person who has already had experience with this dog. Remember that it's very sensitive to harsh correction, so physical enforcement should never be applied to this dog.